Hey everyone, I wanted to jump in the group today. My internet's a little shaky where I'm at, so I'm just going to upload this video for you guys. But I really wanted to make sure that I talk to you today because there's something that I've really been thinking about that I know impacts every single one of us, no matter what stage we are at in the process. And that is just really our thinking. And I see how often this happens. This is actually something I've been thinking about because I was talking to an entrepreneur who is in the beginning stages of the business. And so one of the things that they're doing is they're going out, they're doing a bit of research, looking at some other businesses. And what I'm realizing is that this is something we all do. We go out and say, okay, well, what are other people doing? And we start out coming from this place of, okay, let me look to these businesses to get some inspiration. Let me use them for motivation. Let me use them to educate myself on what other businesses are doing to see what I can incorporate in my own business. So this could be going out and seeing how they set up their website, how they communicate with their clients or potential clients, the advertising or marketing that they do for their business to pull in clients. So we start off coming from this good place of wanting to use this to educate ourselves, using this for inspiration. But then when I see what happens, and this is what happened to the entrepreneur I was talking with, they came back and they're like, oh, but I'm so far behind. They have so much that they've already done. They have this set up, they have that set up. How am I going to compete with that? So it was just all of this negativity, all these negative thoughts started coming out. And I realized this is what happens time and time and time again. And the problem here is that we turn our attention to these negative thoughts. And our negative thoughts really dictate what we do and what we don't do. And usually I'm seeing that these negative thoughts result in a lack of action because we think so many other people are so much farther ahead than us. But every single person started exactly where you were at. Everybody has to start from the beginning. Everyone starts from scratch. And even myself, yes, I can run a successful business, but I started from nothing. I probably have the same story as many of you. I got started when I had no clients. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea how to market myself. And I was living at home. I had an apartment, or not an apartment, but I had an office in one of the bedrooms in my mom's house while I was living at home. And that's where I so slowly started my business. And that's why I'm able to be here today, answering your questions, helping you along the way. But what happens is when we start comparing ourselves to these other business owners, other entrepreneurs, companies, agencies, whatever, we are looking at only the very tip of the iceberg. We have no idea what is going on underneath. We don't know if they've been in business for 6 months or 20 years, and we have also no idea what their goals are. So when I was talking to this entrepreneur, what they wanted to completely set themselves free, to be able to have extra money, to be able to leave their 9 to 5, all they were looking for was $5,000 a month. That's it. That's not something that's impossible to create and create rather quickly by any stretch. And they were coming back to the table with some of these companies they were looking into. And these companies were making millions of dollars. And it was very easy to see that the goals that this other company had compared to the goals that the entrepreneur had, they were not similar at all. And so what happens is this person was then comparing themselves to what this other business had, and they're going after something completely different. They're running a completely different kind of business. So, even now, myself, I still have negative thoughts. I am a human being like everybody else. So even as you continue and even as your business becomes successful, you will still have negative thoughts. The difference is awareness. It's really being aware of those negative thoughts and then being able to turn those into something else. And so that's what I'm really good at now that I was not good at all before. If I had negative thoughts, oh, there's too much competition, or there's so much better than me, I'm never going to be that good, I'm never going to earn that much, it would wipe me out for the day or for the week. I would just feel completely unmotivated, and then I would either do nothing or I would do tasks, but they were not the tasks that really were going to move my business forward. So it really just starts with that awareness. So try to pay attention to your thoughts and watch where your thoughts go. Watch if your mind starts to wander. And if it does start to wander, that's where you have to flip it and start thinking about the possibilities of what you can have. So you have this other company you're looking at. What now can you use this for? Can you use this to inspire you? Can you use this to learn from? Is there anything that they're doing that you can incorporate into your business? Is there anything that they are not doing that you can incorporate into the business? So I just want you to be very careful on not only comparing yourself to other entrepreneurs, to other companies, and I also want you to be very focused on those I don't want you to be focused on the negative thoughts. I want you to be aware of the negative thoughts, because you are going to focus, or you're going to do what you're focused on. So if you are focused on all of the negative thoughts, all of the reasons why this will not work, then that's what's going to happen. So when you're able to flip that thinking to the positive, what are the possibilities? What can you do, or what inspiration can you pull from others, or whatever you're using to learn from, and incorporate into your business so that you can be successful? So that's really just what I wanted to share with you today, because it really got me thinking and talking to this entrepreneur that I know this is stuff that I know I've been through, and I see this happening all the time. So I just want to make sure that you are aware and that you're just keeping your thoughts positive. I know this morning I've been working for maybe 2.5, 3 hours this morning. I got a little bit late start today, and at this point my mind is just kind of like, oh, I need to turn my mind off and walk away for a little bit so I can be refreshed and come back this afternoon. So I'm just going to go out for a little bit with my family, spend some time at the beach, because I'm on a working vacation right now. And it's just going to help give me that refresh so I can come back positive, come back in the right mind frame, because I know when I come back, I know exactly what I need to do, and I'll have more energy and be ready to go. So just pay attention to how much your thinking really is going to impact your business and what you do moving forward, the actions that you're taking every single day. And if you're ever unsure about your thinking, about how to switch your thinking, or about how to focus on something different in your business that is really going to help lead you towards the results that you want, this is a great place to post. I love talking about this, because this is one of the biggest things that impact your success in your business. All right, we'll go out, have an actionable day, and have fun. I'll talk to you soon right here in the group.